It's 8:31 a.m., kids. Thursday, September 26th. Mr. 2020 is coming to you live from Melbourne, Australia. I'm really enjoying the space today. I've accomplished quite a bit. I hit the chair at about 5:13, if I remember properly. And most of my morning was spent doing behind-the-scenes work. Yeah, stuff that makes your online experience of us a lot more productive, pleasurable, easy, fun. I also had some lovely little texts back and forth with some of the Remarkable members and a lady who I'd love to have join us in Remarkable. I'd love for you to join us. For that, you can go to joinremarkable.com, crass commercial. But I remember years ago, I found another Kung Fu master worth learning from. And he didn't teach many people. There were times where he didn't teach any people, and I liked him for that, you know. I've been through that phase a lot. And like him, I'm particular about trading time for money. I'm looking for investors, people who want to invest. Notice what that means to you. So I show up at class and there's 9 of us. And he starts the class with, "Will you do what I ask you to do?" Will you do what I ask you to do? Pretty simple question. One fellow said, "What do you mean?" Another one says, "Depends." Another one says, I'll try my best. I don't know what I said. I know what I felt, and that was something like absolutely. I was hungry. I wanted to learn what this guy had to teach. And as far as I was aware of at the time, you got to remember, this is before the internet was around. Good Lord. I found one guy in California. I was in Pennsylvania, and I found a guy in Pennsylvania. I'm sure there are others. But I was aware of 2 people in the U.S., and I was hungry. I was hungry to learn. So we did our class, and he says at the end, "Cool, I have a doctor's appointment next week. I'll let you know when class is." Next class, I show up. There's 3 of us there. And of course, I just said, "Wow, yeah, it must be a bad night for people." And he said, "I invited 5 of you back. 3 of you came. This is your class." Notice he didn't invite them all back. Notice only 3 of us came back that he invited. He was hungry to teach. We were hungry to learn. When 2 hungers overlap, a dance begins. The next 2 years totally changed my Kung Fu experience. And they influence my practice today. I was about 20 years old then. I'm 58 now. 38 years later, right, those 2 years are still giving to me. Will you do what I ask you to do? It's the difference between being interested in having a different life, hoping you have a different life, or actually living the life you choose. It's about acknowledging the hunger as something that can be satiated. Because if you don't believe that it's possible, if you don't believe that it's possible for you, I get why the people that blinked. Because they didn't know what the cost was going to be. I knew what the cost was going to be if I didn't learn it. I got to discover the cost of diving deep. And that little pattern has changed my entire life. That little lesson that he taught us has changed my entire life. To this day. Anywho, will you do what I ask of you? Neville Goddard says you came here for a divine purpose, and that is to know imagination. To me, that doesn't mean knowing about it. It means knowing it. Years ago, we formed what we called the Explorers Club. It's folded into Remarkable. But the Explorers Club is all about exploring who you are and how this works. So that's it, gang. Will you do what's asked of you? Not just by me. But by your purpose. You came here to know imagination. You can learn about it. You can settle for explanations. And I invite you to explore with us. Go to the store and get some goodies if you want to support the project and invest in you. Drop me an email or a messenger. We can chat about you joining Remarkable. That'd be fun. Or see what else is possible for you. Because at the end of the day, I discovered that I'm willing to pay the price. Just like paying the price for the pearl. How can I explore the truth that sets me free? And invite you to do the same. That's the dance we offer here. Have a lovely day. My name is Mr. 2020. You've been listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. Let's imagine something yummy as we go into the silence. I don't want you to work at life. I don't want you to work at all. And granted, I think I've built 10 websites this week because there were some changes on the internet. It really wasn't work for me. It was just something that needed done, and I enjoyed doing it. I just found myself finding a way to enjoy, how can I build a system and do this? You know, I could teach a client of mine who loves to do this kind of stuff how to make, $100 in 30 minutes by doing the same damn thing. Not hard. But here's the deal, gang. Will you engage possibility? Those who said no, maybe, kinda, let me think about it, they were weighing probabilities. Man, I was looking at that teacher going, I could learn from him. I was engaging the world of possibility. What could my martial art become? By learning from and listening to this fella. 38 years later, those are two of the best years of my life. And it's not that they're over. It's that they've expanded into everything. Have a great day. See ya.